Alrighty. Please work. Work, please. Why is there no capture? There it goes. That was weird. Dankeschön. And I put that. Yeah, there we go. And bada bing bada boom. There we go. That's better. That was weird. Let me check. Let me look. Science question for science. Thanks, Ren. Alright. Just gonna wait a bit. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Okay, thank God it didn't. I was about to go a little bit ballistic if it did. Hopefully it won't crash in the middle of the freaking stream. That would suck. Yeah, the worst thing ever. Oh, excuse me, that'd be the worst thing ever. Alright, give it a second. Hello. Give it a momentum mori. Oh. Isn't that lovely? Waiting a little bit, simply waiting. Give it a hot moment. There we go. Alright. Using a HDRI environment map to materialize this big boy. Can I give him some slightly more realistic textures? Thought about using him in a particular project. Whether or not that actually comes to fruition, the world may never know. Alright, I need to go here. That's the default. Alright, now let me go to the shader editor. Okay, that looked weird for a second. Light gray. The metallicness of it looks a bit strange. Let me try turning up. Turning down. There we go, turning down the roughness. Transition specular. Yeah, okay, that's the way I needed to go. Need to go to the right. In regular gray, that's already way up there on the metallic scale. I thought, Alright. Scavenger, white eyes, long white. Oh, that's why. Wait, what? These don't have nodes? Uh-oh. I thought they had nodes. Okay. Gotta figure out which one's which, though. So you're that one. Metallic. Render 1 needs to be a little bit brighter. God, I completely forgot about that entirely. Oh, hi, CK9C, how you doing? I am currently editing the materials on this guy using an HDRI environment map for realistic lighting. We get out of the rendered view mode to make it easier to see. Uh-oh. Okay, God, I scared myself. I thought it crashed. No. God, I scared the crap out of myself with that. YouTube? Okay, that was weird. YouTube was having an issue for me there for a second. I was very confused. I need to assign a material to them. What is happening? Stop! Alright, there we go. Let's see. I need to find which material you are. Your scavenger, light gray. Windows. That's right. Those are some of the other ones I need to work on. Which are some of these down here. They don't have nodes when they should. Alright. Glass. Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Let me get rid of you. There we go. Let me go around here so I can see. Gotta go into rendered view for me to know if it's actually working or not. Which seems to be a little bit hard to tell. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm making sure. And there's one up here. Somewhere. Oh. Here you are. So there's that one. That one's working. And there should be one more. Down here. That one working? Yep, it is. Cool, cool. Alright, do this so I can see. What other materials? I'm trying to think here. Thanks, CK. Oh, by the way, CK, I really love your music, dude. I was really surprised to see you here. Let's see. The wires, do they really need the material? I don't think they do, but it won't hurt to put a note on it. What are they looking like? I think they're fine. Yeah, they don't really need much of a specular on them. Alright, I'm gonna go into this mode so I can actually see. But I like the way this looks because it really shows the detail. We'll play the animation real quick. Doesn't quite loop as smooth and flawlessly as I would like it to, but it is what it is currently. It was my first ever animation in Blender. I feel pretty proud of myself. But I'm going to, at some point, extend the animation for him to have a longer walk. And he is going to, let me hide that real quick. There's a lot of floating bits I need to take care of. At one point he's going to be in the middle of the desert scene like he was in the movie. Alrighty. Let's see. That specular's fine. Trying to think here. Oh yeah, these pipes. They don't have anything to them, do they? Nope. I need to actually give them some kind of material, but I'm a bit lazy. Roughness, we turn you down a bit, because they're just only pipes. Let's mess with something else. Let's mess with my most recent project. Let's bring this back out. Let's bring all these guys back in. It's kind of weird because Picari is completely blue, and all the rest of them have colorations because of the fact that they're all separate materials, while Picari is just two. HDRI go! That's probably some of the best lighting you can honestly do without having to set up lights yourself. Is all of the HDRI EMV environment map settings. Because it's literally just a matter of a few clicks and you instantly have yourself some really good lighting. Got them in like this I think this one was called Venice Sunset. I haven't given betas eye texture yet like I have Sky and Echoes, but it is what it is. All the rest of them are modeled after their actual suits. Picari is not. Though it is rather ironic, her suit is based on the reference that I based the model off of. So I guess it technically counts as a, quote, suit. To a degree. Yeah, I'll be opening commissions soon. I initially planned for Sunday on the 7th, but I forgot to get a information sheet out beforehand, letting people know what the prices were, what the regulations were, and I'm just like, oh crap, I forgot about that entirely. And I only got 2 days before it opens. I think I can crank one out by tomorrow. If not, then oh well. What's some other HDRI stuff I was doing recently? Right. I was doing some HDRI stuff with Drac, my boy, me. The same Venice Sunset, but it still just looks so good. It's crazy to me that you don't have to set up anything else other than these two nodes, and the lighting is already in the world for you. It's crazy how that works. But yeah. All the only thing you really have to do is tweak the materials to make it look realistic, and that's kind of it. The lighting's there for you. Usually in animations, one of the hardest things to do is the lighting, but since it does it for you, you just kind of got to worry about the materials. This stuff is super advanced, and it's just crazy to me how this all works. Look at this metal here that I have on my gauntlet. That's not very much tweaking to make it look like real metal. That is not very much tweaking at all. Man, I really gotta say, modeling technology and just like program technology with this kind of stuff just comes so far in such little time. It's absolutely nuts. And to think that I started out using SFM forever ago and making renders of my TF2 loadouts and thinking, oh yeah, this is pretty good. Oh man, if I had known what I know now all those years ago. What's another thing I've done recently? Oh yeah, me and a couple buds. Forgot which one. This one. I think it might be the sunset one. Yep. There are no lights in this. There are no lights in any of these scenes. It is just the environment map doing it for us. It's amazing how this tech works. The only thing is, if you set up an environment map, you can actually create your own. And I think you can turn it into a bit of a skybox in a way. In a way, I don't know. I've yet to get there. I've yet to get around to doing a lot of scene building stuff. I've mainly just done character design and some props and stuff, but I've never done full on large scale landscapes and scenes. So I've got to get to that before I really start making some big scale stuff. But no, this whole HDRI thing I've discovered within the last few days, and I've gone nuts with it. I've applied a lot of it to gifts and old commissions that I've done. Like this commission here. This was the first ever commission I ever actually did, and it's still one of my favorites. It's one of my first model conventions I ever made. The first one, and I think I'm just Jesus. I'm just. Here we go. Look at the bean. Kind of move this down a bit. Also, Blender 2.9 is just a godsend of a program. It's one of my favorite Dergs. It's cool. It's got like speakers and stuff all over him. It's kind of like Beauty at the base, the way her suit is. The way this character is kind of similar. Speakers. God, man, but the more I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, but stuff like big old companies like ILM and Paramount, Legendary, you know, all their big studios and stuff, they got so much more complex work into it. And I got so long to go before I ever get to that point. What I would love to be able to do is make it on my own, being being a freelance artist, but also making my own indie films. Because that's probably the best thing. That's kind of the thing that got me into 3D modeling in the first place. Is movies. And yeah, mainly just movies. Yeah, CK, you were you did a lot of the FNAF stuff. I don't know if you heard, I don't know like how much you knew about the FNAF SFM community, but I used to be known as Fails. Was my old name. I made a bunch of Springtrap models. It's kind of what I was known for the most. Springtrap V9 and V8. All them old things that are still on the workshop. God, that reminds me. When Springtrap V8, when did I put that out? That was forever ago. Well, I actually took it down and I re-uploaded it, but there's V9. V9 was 2018, so that means V8 was 2017. That's right. Yeah, no, I used to go by Fails. And after a while, that whole FNAF thing just got a little bit too repetitive, making the exact same character over and over again because I was a perfectionist and I wanted to keep getting it right. And I moved on to something that I felt better about because I felt like I could do way more with. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta get this guy into 2.9. I gotta get his textures all worked out. What was I gonna do? Right. I still really like the FNAF community overall. Just actually being a part of it, it's kind of gotten a bit old. Still like the games and the lore and stuff. Where am I? Where am I going? There it is. There we go. Well, hold up. It's a little bit off here. Is that just the lighting? Yeah, it's just the lighting. I was like, whoa, whoa. Whoopsies. I didn't mean to open that. Okay, there we go. Everything else I can just kind of work with whatever. I wonder what kind of HDR settings I could set him into. Alright. Cycles conversion workbench. Nope. GPU. Adapt. Denoising. Optics. Optics. 30 samples. Why not? Film. Transparent. Get rid of that. Now we can open that. General. Shading. Wild. Node. Get rid of view. Texture. Environment. Alright, but notice, if we go here, get rid of these. So now there's no lights in this setting. The only thing that's keeping it lit is the ambient occlusion. But if I connect this, it's pink because it's missing. But if I go here, HDRI, and I just pick one, let's pick Shanghai. No lights needed. It does it all for you. It's freaking insane. Let's find a nice... I have a few of them in here. I think the city and the alley ones are good. Neutral lighting stuff. There we go. It's a nice sort of neutral light. Let's kinda pull that down. Object. Material. Oh, I should have made it all... Darn it. I should have made it all the texture, but whatever. I think these all the same shade of yellow besides the chest plate, I think, so... Just see what happens. If I get it close to what it was. There we go. And then, where are you? Roughness. There we go. And where is the other one? There you are. Nope. Spec. Kind of looks like he's been rained on. It truly is insane that the whole lighting setup for something like this is literally like a matter of 2 or 3 clicks. You don't have to set up anything yourself other than that. God, Blender, it's come a long way. What's the one I haven't done in a while? Let's think. Acid. Okay, I've yet to finish start on his. Oh yeah, I tested Eddie. How would Eddie look under those circumstances? Probably look a little bit weird in the real world. It's already cycles, right? Yeah. Shading. And if I go here, obviously nothing. Wild, node. Get rid of that. Let's just get, I don't know. No, that's Rael. I didn't mean to pick him. HDRI, alley. Oh, right, because it's. Wait. Where did I? That's right. I was like, why is it still? There we go. Something. Simply something. The only real limitations is about setting up environment maps like this is that, you know, it's an environment and it's got, I guess, a sort of 3D-esque space to it for the automatic lighting. The only thing is you can't move it like it's a real scene. Like if you move him way down there into the sunlight, it's not gonna do it. So that's why it's probably best to use a skybox. Yeah, you can render bloom over transparency in 2.9, which is really nice. You don't have to do it in any post-processing or anything that crazy. Uh, oh yeah, that's that one. God, what's things I haven't done? What's something I haven't touched yet in a while? I haven't touched Madame Gasket yet. I have yet to do that. That's still in 2.79. What's the Devastator project? You... What's the other one I tried doing the other day? Scavenger, that's who it was. I forgot what scene. Oh yeah, he was in the Shanghai scene, right? Yeah. But I changed him over to see what he would look like under this lighting. There we go. Why does this look so dark? Why does this lighting look dark? That's weird. Let's just try putting him in broad daylight. Okay, there we go. That looks better. I don't know why the other one looks so dark. Imagine remaking the end scene for Revenge of the Fallen, but you do it in the way that I see. God, that'd be freaking crazy. Oh, let me hide the armature so it doesn't get in the way of everything. I don't know, modeling. I've been modeling now for almost 5 years, and I haven't been able to put it down just because it's just so fun for me. It's just so fun. And especially since I started making commissions. Pretty much every commission I've done has been a pretty different, pretty new experience for modeling. Every commission I've done, every model I've ever made, I always learn something new. And I always end up thinking to myself, oh man, why didn't I think about that before? Because I'll do it in a different way that works better than the last time I did it on something similar. And I just always have this moment of like, ah man, if I had known that. Oh man, if I had known this, it could have made this turn out so much better, or blah blah blah. I always go back and just kind of be like, ah. What other ones of these have I set up for 2.9? Demolisher I haven't. High Tower? I think I have. Have I? Nope. He's got no materials. This guy is weird. I have not set him up for 2.9 yet. By the way, Helio, if you're watching, I'm gonna set up all of them for 2.8/2.9, just so I can materialize it better in there. Oh, that's right, because I can go back here to here we are. Megs. Oh, right, because I moved the folder. I'm like, wait, he's all pink. It's another good broad daylight. Quarry again, why not? It's a good broad daylight one. Like, as just like a still shot. As a still shot, something like this could easily be mistaken for an actual, like, movie shot. Just because of the way that the environment lighting works. It works so darn good. Let's move that down a little bit more. Let's kind of make this shot a little bit wider, actually. And then... No, that's not what I meant to do. Bring it back out. Where actually is the camera in relation to him? It's over here. Bring that out. When did I make this one again? I think this was 2017. I think this was the same year that I released my Stylized Springtrap. That sounds right. 2017 sounds right. That sounds about right. I'm glad I went back and remade the materials on this guy. Made him look so much better. That reminds me. Cloak. And where is the tab? It's not you, it's... Where is it? These are under single layer. I think this works? I don't know. About to find out. About to find out if it works. Nope. I am big dumb. Hold on. I gotta figure out why it won't render. Crap. It's the one thing I don't remember is the is where things are, because they kind of changed it around quite a bit in 2.9, 2.8, blah blah. I feel dumb. I feel so dumb. Is it this one? No. Ack! I gotta figure out... That's not Ray. Viewport display? No. Crap, where'd it go? There it is. Under visibility, renders. That's right. Now render it. There we go. That that took me a bit to figure out. All I can really say is oops. Brain no work. Let's is this one copyright? I don't know. I was about to put on... Oh, God, I was about to put on the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer music, and I realized, oh yeah, I don't know if that one's copyrighted or not. Waiting for this thing to render out. Give me a second. Waiting for it, and it's done. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Add a blur behind it, and I don't think anyone would be able to tell. Let's hide that temporarily. Let's just kind of go into this mode here so I can see. But what's fun about it is the fact that it's not that, it's this. Make him angy. Make him a bit surprised. Use all these things for animation. I put so many of these on here to give it the ability to do all the things that he probably would be able to do. And there's the lower jaw. It's mainly just that one at the moment. Probably need to put more of them on it, but I will do that later. Right now I'm just literally messing around. This whole texture work thing. Wireframe mode looks a little weird. Oh yeah, matte cap. Studio? Object. Let's get a nice matte cap on him. Oh, that looks a little strange. Oh god. It's like a Toon Megatron. Usually when stuff is like this, usually kind of shows details better. And to think I did this back in 2017. This was the first like big model project I undertook. I still really am proud of it today. It's also got some of my more complex texture work on it since half of his face is blown off, so a lot of this looks like a darker, sort of charred metal. The rest of it was just rust, because he's a rusty boy. Oh yeah, let me open up my cybernetic Sona. If I can remember where. I don't know. I still don't know why the heck this is all white when it shouldn't be. Oh, that reminds me. Where's the bloom at? I forgot. I forgot where the bloom is. Is it on the camera? Bonk. There's a depth of field, though. Should probably incorporate that. Where is it? Looks like it is... It's right about there. What about the stuff before? It's got a little bit of that. Actually, you know what? I'll just turn that off. Where's the bloom on this darn thing? That is the one thing I keep forgetting. I know it's a setting on here somewhere. Alright. Crud. Anyone remember? I forgot. Help. Yeah, did anyone that else uses Blender remember where the bloom setting is on this? Oopsies. Light. Glossy. Volume. Other. Denoising. No? There's a bloom on here. I don't know if it's a node or not, but I know it's, well, it's post-processing. Is it under life paths? No? Film? Yeah, I forgot. It might be... Why is there another default? Get out of here. Oh, I haven't even tried him I haven't even tried him in any of this yet. Oh, so this isn't what the... No, it's perspective. Okay, good. Wild. Node. Get rid of that. Environment. Bonk. Open. That's not it. HDRI. Let's think about a good one. This one's always a good one to use. The Venice Sunset. And let's see what it looks like. What? Oh, because it's under transparent. I forget. Film. Get rid of that transparency. I was about to say, why is he like that? And I was like, oh, right, because he's also in the area because the camera's at a weird angle. Drop that down a bit so I can see. Kind of hide the armature so I can also see. Oh yeah, I can actually get rid of all these other cameras. Where's the point lights at? Oh, they're there. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Okay. Thought it was about to freeze. You see that? That lighting? And that's with barely anything at all? It's unbelievable. But I will kind of tweak his materials a bit while I'm here, while I'm at it. Object, material tool. That neat specular on it. Metallic, I don't... Yeah, turn it up just a little bit more. Metal 3 is that gold colorations. Turn... Maybe turn up the specular? Turn down. Up. I forgot. Let's see. Radius, I don't think that quite matters, does it? Probably not. I hope not. There's metal 1. There we go, a bit more of that real metal look. Metallic. Metal 4. It's the cybernetic variant of my persona. I've been wanting to get him, like, art commissioned of him, but I know not a lot of artists like to do a lot of highly detailed robotic stuff, so it's really hard to find one that really wants to or actively does it. Though, however, there is one that I might be curious about, depending on how the art comes out this weekend, she said. But I don't know if any of you know who she is. Ren. Her persona is like a noodle dragon. It's a white and blue noodle. The Eastern dragon. That's just how her name is on Twitter, Ren. Apparently she's working on a cybernetic dragon as well, as an art piece, and that will kind of determine whether or not I end up commissioning her in the future. Because I don't think I've seen her do those before. I could be wrong, though. Could be very wrong. Now, what if I turn it back to transparent? Still looks just as good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to render that. I'm going to render that and see how it comes out. Oh god, the render looks so good. And it just only started. You guys can't see it because when Blender, it kind of puts it in a separate window, but the render already looks so darn good. Hi, Spider. Oh, I love the way that looks so much. Save as. I don't think it matters. The Cyberdrac. Why not? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think adding the purple glowing interior bits really helped make this kind of pop even more. I love the back detailing I did on this thing. Sort of spiny sort of look to it in a way. Also, funny little thing is that his wings, because he's made out of metal, I gave his wings little thrusters to help him take off. I thought it'd be like a funny little thing to add to him instead of just having robotic wings. Because metal's heavy. It takes a lot to lift up metal, especially if something like this were to exist. That's a lot of metal. Needs a little bit of extra boost to help get him off the ground, so I added little jetpacks. Little thrusters. Also, this wing is a bit dislocated. The wing's start point should be here, but I dislocated it because, you know, effect. Funny thing about models in movies, you might not see it a lot because they don't really show up behind the scenes, but oftentimes characters or models will sometimes have a lot of things really out of place. And that's really a lot of just for the sake of the effect. You don't see it happen a lot, but it happens behind the scenes. God, I love the way it looks on that tail, the reflection on that. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. By the way, this stream's not going to go on for that much longer, just because I wanted this just to be a fun little, just a mini stream where I just go around, mess around with stuff, tweak some things. And I'll get back to streaming commissions this weekend. So that's kind of how that's going to go. I'll just spawn off. What do you mean? A bone for each segment? Not quite. It only just has 3, actually. It only has 3 segments. But it is back here in the back, separated. So these spine pieces kind of do whatever. Help. Render. Thank you. And for the sake of bonk, help adding and stuff that look. MB4 Drac works on the next TF movie. Funny you mentioned that, Thunder. I had an idea to remake the ending of the Revenge of the Fallen, but it being the Autobots versus Megatron and the Constructicons, and they eventually fight off Devastator as like the final boss sort of thing. I don't know, I had a dream about it last night, and I'm like, that'd be a fun idea. And I think with what I got now, I think with what I know now, the HDR stuff, I think it might be even more possible. The only thing is, rendering that would take so long. Not to mention any and all voice acting involved would not be very professional. So I may just like get clips of Optimus's grunts and stuff and just plop them in there. Kind of put and clip and slice and splice together voice lines for the sake of effect. It wouldn't be a very long segment, probably like a few minutes. It'd still take so long to render. It's just an idea right now. I'm not committed to making that happen yet, but yeah, it's a thing. Simply a thing. Oopsies. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, WandaVision. That's also trending. I have yet to watch the new episode. I really need to. I gotta respond to some of these people on Twitter. 3.91. Bonk. 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 Let me see here. I know there's some other ones I saw. Wait, where did these come from then? Which post is on this? Oh. Wait, I'm an idiot. I looked at my own work. I looked at my own work and I couldn't recognize it. I'm like, huh? Let's see. Da, 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 da. There we go. Alright, goodness. Okay, there we go. Still don't have Netflix or Disney Plus. Yeah. I usually just kind of... I have Netflix, but... Okay, I'll be honest with you. I kind of like watching someone actually watch it because I like seeing other people's reactions to things, which is why I personally like reaction videos, because I know the hype, and I know how fun it is to see something, so I like seeing others' reactions to things that I like seeing as well. So sometimes I usually wait and watch a reaction video to something before watching it myself. So it's almost like I'm watching it with someone. That sounds strange, but that's just the way I am. Also, Quintry. The unit. Absolute unit. Now I'm just kind of going on a tangent. Just kind of talking. What other skyboxes look good on this? Let's find another one. Desktop HDRI. Hello? There we go. Let's try a street. A bit more neutral. It's kind of an overhead sunlight. Because the way that the... Looks like it's a cloudy day on this thing, so... I don't know, there's something about the way this looks here. It looks incredibly satisfyingly real, in a way. God, there's so much I can do with this now. Well, there's so much I can do with this. Makes me incredibly excited to do more freelance stuff and make my own indie movies. Let's try another skybox. I keep saying skybox. Red Hill Curve. Oh yeah, this is the one that looks weirdly dark for some reason. I think I might avoid using it. I don't know why it seems like it's so dark. I have not tried the sunrise one. Let's see. Ooh. Well, that looks very pretty. If I just kind of angle up like this. That looks so good. That looks so freaking good. Oh, there's just so much you can do with this. It's quite interesting, actually. It's like you do like a movie shot where the scene kind of pans around to the main character. Let's try another one. HDRI. Like this field. That looks pretty good. The only thing is, the only thing about this is, skyboxes are really nice, but I think the thing is setting up a scene. I just thought of something. Hold on, let me just click there and just add something random, like a sphere. If I put that there, what does that affect? Oh, that affects everything, actually. So if I put this way over here and make it even bigger. Oh, that actually affects everything. Oh, so it's actually blocked by real... Oh. Okay, so I was thinking about something entirely different. Oh my god, I could actually set up a good-looking scene if I get good at, like, scene building. I can set up a nice area. I think the biggest things before I can actually start making big, like, indie projects, films of anything of that magnitude, the biggest things I gotta learn is scene building and animation. I'm pretty good at character design at this point. It's just animation and scene building are the two biggest things I need to work on before I can take on large-scale projects, like the ideas that I have in my head. But I think I can get something good going with this. Let's try another ting. What's another... Shanghai. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that looks interesting. All these crazy light sources all over the place. Especially that one from behind. Why does it look like glitter? What is up with that? I don't know why it looks like glitter like that. That's a bit weird. A nice little alleyway thing. I don't know, for some reason I see this, and for some reason my mind goes, oh, cyberpunk. I wonder, actually, now that I think about it. Let me go to the camera view. And I'm just going to move this around. Huh. Okay, I was trying to test... Uh-oh. Right. Because I had it... I was like, why is it so slow? And I realized that, oh yeah, I had it literally rendering in the... rendering in the other window. I like how in a way with the wireframe you can see... It's not the most high poly thing I've ever made, but it's got some stuff in there. At the moment, it's all one connected mesh. Shanghai. I don't want Shanghai. I like the other one. I like the Venice one. Venice just has a nice... Nice good amount of lighting to it. Slight bit of orange for the sunset. It still has the blue of the sky. Blue. I really don't know, Helio. I don't know why mine doesn't lag, but yours does. I have no clue, dude. I have really no idea. Just save. Meeg. I really don't know. And I feel like a part of it has to do with the fact that you and I model in such different ways. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I do not know. Thing is, if I animate something on a large scale Transformers thing, I'm gonna have to find out how to actually animate the transforming thing, which I have little to no knowledge on how to do. Though I know, Helio, you know how to do that because you've done some of those animations in SFM. May have to implore you to do them for me. Oops, I just hit my microphone.
Megatron.
Yeah, no. I know, right? Trying to animate something like that. Bet it takes forever. But yeah. But oh well. Alright, anyway, let's see. Yeah, I didn't exactly intend 2 afternoons to do like what, one whole transformation sequence. That's a lot. I don't exactly have all the time in the world like I would love to have. I would love to be able to just do this stuff full time, but I have to have college to do as well. Yeah. Whoopsies. Alrighty. Yeah, scheduling. Let's see. I think I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I didn't intend for this thing to be something all that long or all that big. And I probably gonna end up streaming modeling commissions probably on Sunday. Kind of pick that stuff back up because I really need to. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. So yeah. Yes, and I do knows that, Helio. You put that in the TF chat. Alrighty. So I will I will go ahead and end. I will talk to you all, see you all in the next stream. Probably Sunday. I'll put an announcement out on my Twitter or whatever if I do. So, Dankeschön. Thank you for coming out. I will see you all later. Bye bye.